The gentleman from California is recognized.
Mr. Speaker, I yield 3 minutes to the gentleman from Texas, Mr. Paul.
The gentleman from Texas is recognized for a period of 3 minutes, and the gentleman may proceed.
I thank the gentleman for yielding. I rise in strong support of this resolution, and I compliment the gentleman from California for bringing it to this floor. This is an immensely important constitutional issue and one that should go unheeded, and we should pay close attention to this and obviously support it. I would like this same principle, of course, to apply across the board, especially when it comes to bombing foreign countries like Iraq, because we should not be involved in war efforts without the consent of the Congress. The Constitution is very, very clear on this. Unfortunately, policy has drifted away from a non-interventionist constitutional approach. Just in the last 2 days, we had 5 resolutions that implied that we have the economic strength, we have the military power, and the wisdom to tell other people what to do. And usually it starts just with a little bit of advice that leads next to then sending troops in to follow up with the advice that we're giving. So I think this is very, very important to get this out on the table, debate this, and for Congress to reassume the responsibility that they have given to an imperial presidency. Prior to World War II, there were always debates in the House of Representatives anytime we wanted to use military force. Whether it was 150 years ago when we decided to spread our borders southward toward Mexico, or whether 100 years ago we decided to do something in Cuba. But it came here. They had the debates, they had the arguments, but they came to the floor and debated this. Today, ever since World War II, we have reneged on that responsibility. We have turned it over to the President, allowed him to be involved. We have given him words of encouragement that imply that we support his position, whether we do so office, and as far as I'm concerned, too carelessly. But when we do this, the President then assumes this responsibility, and unfortunately, since World War II, it's not even been for national security reasons. The Persian Gulf War was fought with the assumption that we got, as the administration got the authority from the United Nations. If we are to express ourselves and to defend our national sovereignty, we will have the Congress vote positive on this resolution because it is so critical. Today we have been overextended. Our military is not as strong as some people believe. Our economy probably is not nearly as strong as some believe. But we have troops that could be attacked in Korea. We have the potentiality of bombing Baghdad. At the same time, we have troops in harm's way in Bosnia. So we have spread ourselves too thinly, and we are vulnerable, and we have a responsibility here. The Congress has a responsibility to the American people. We're here to defend the national sovereignty and the protection of the United States. Troops in Bosnia threatens our national security and threatens the lives of the American citizen who's protecting or fighting in this region. So it is up to us to assume this responsibility.
Gentleman's time has expired.